Are you serious?
Hello there, Marcus Bronzy here. There are plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Right now, you're killing one with us. It's been a week of updates. I mean, we covered the Apple situation in the last episode. Right now, it's time to cover the PS4 situation, right, Bill?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
So, it was rumored to be called the PS4 Neo. Yeah, a new PS4. Basically, since the PS4's been released about a couple of years ago, there's been such an advancement in gaming PCs that there was a danger, I suppose, of people going, you know what, fuck this, let's go into PC. Plus, there's been the rise of virtual gaming, VR headsets. So, PlayStation have counteracted this with the console equivalent of a iPhone 6 and an iPhone upgrading to an iPhone 6S. Am I right, Bill?
Yeah, that's kind of like it is. That's the way consoles are going. I memean, Xbox have got their own special Xbox One S coming out next year.
Yeah.
And PlayStation have beat into the punch and they brought out a PlayStation 4 S, otherwise known as PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
In November the 10th, 2016, for a total of $349.99 if you're in the UK.
Yeah. And what can we look forward to from this PS4 Pro then?
The PS4 Pro, You've got a bunch of new things. There's like a new GPU and CPU, so that basically means the graphics will look better and it will be processing those graphics a lot more quicker.
Yeah.
So the graphics and movement on your screen will be a lot more fluid.
Yeah. And in terms of that as well, the output of the console as well is going to be a lot better, right? Visually, right?
Yeah, so if you've got 4K, if you've got a 4K television, your games will now be produced in 4K, and if you've got 4K Blu-rays, if you buy them, which are available now, if you're interested, that PlayStation 4 Pro will play the 4K version of that Blu-ray. I hope that makes sense.
Right. Okay. So if you've got a 4K version of something, it will play it out 4K. Plus, you'll get a bigger hard drive as well, I guess, because
yes, it'll be a terabyte.
Starting at that, probably will get bigger, won't it? Couple of questions I got though, Bill. Things I'm a little bit unsure about is, what happens to all of my current PS4 games that I've got?
So if you play your current PS4 games and you bought this new PS4 Pro, those old PS4 games won't tap into the power of the new PS4 Pro.
All right. It
will still look the same as you got it now. But if you bought a brand new PlayStation 4 game, say out next February, that game, depending on if the developer has made it so, will be look better and play like more fluidly, for example, on the PS4 Pro than it would on the regular PS4.
Okay.
Although I don't think you would, if you have a regular PS4, I wouldn't say you're missing out or anything. It's all if you've got a 4K capable television.
Okay.
Is where you're going to see these benefits. If you haven't got a 4K TV, personally, I would see a reason to upgrade.
So what I'm thinking is, it's not going to be two different types of games. They're not going to have releases going, this is out on the PS4 Pro and this is out on the PS4 only. Or it's going to be the same discs that we're popping in, right? Or is that our understanding at the moment?
Yeah, on our understanding at the moment, it'd be exactly the same, but on the PS4 Pro, it would look just a little bit more shiny and just flow that little bit more better.
Okay, cool. So we've got two consoles that are playing one game. So I guess, wow, how do you feel about this? Do you want to upgrade right away?
I'm more of an Xbox person, but if I had a PS4, I mean, they do seem quite interesting. I wouldn't mind getting a PS4. They do seem interesting. Funk has kind of pushed me into the Uncharted 4 territory, so that does seem interesting.
Yeah, man. Plus,
if I was to upgrade, I would only do it if I had a 4K TV. If I didn't have a 4K TV, I wouldn't really bother.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Fair enough. So let's say if it was the Xbox One coming out right now, of all this chunk of graphics, it's going to be happening soon. What would you feel like? Would you be like, oh, I got to get this? Or would you feel like I'll just hang on for a little while because I'm cool with the graphics as they are now?
Well, the Xbox One, they've got their own special 0.5 of an upgrade coming out, but rumor is their one is supposed to come with a VR headset with it.
Ooh. Whereas we have to pay for the VR at the moment, right?
Yeah. But if it's PS4, so you have to pay for VR4. But that says to me that the console is going to be like incredibly expensive. They'll probably do a version without the VR bit, but I've heard that they're meant to come with the actual VR kit with it.
Okay.
Much like they pushed the Kinect with you, they had to buy the Xbox with the Kinect. I think they're going to try and do that with the VR one.
Interesting.
So
interesting.
It might be interesting. I probably would. Well, depending on how much it is. If it's like £1,000, then I'd be like, nah, you can. I'll wait.
Okay. I mean, the current PlayStation apparently has VR compatibility though. So, so you don't need to get the Pro to get the VR compatibility, but
no,
they're basically goading us, saying we're going to get a better graphical experience. So if you do use VR, that's where you're really going to feel like the best experience, right?
For what? For the PS4 Pro, or just for the experience in total?
Yeah, I mean, are they saying that it's the better graphics are going to mean a better VR experience, or?
Well, that'd be interesting to think, because if you wore the PS4 VR headset, what would the video output be?
That's what I'm curious. That's what I'm curious about as well.
So if the PS4 Pro does have 4K, then of course, yes, the VR is going to be a lot better.
Depending on the VR headset you use as well.
Yeah.
The VR headset you got to use has got to be interesting quality, got better quality as well. Interesting. So I guess we're up to... go on. No, you were saying, Bill?
The VR itself is £350. So if you want to upgrade your PlayStation to PS4 Pro
and VR,
and the VR, it's going to be north of £650.
Yeah, then a couple of games as well. 50 quid each.
It's some VR compatible games.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, expensive. It's going to be an expensive winter for everyone that's buying all of the Apple upgrades and console upgrades. Yeah, interesting. I mean, I feel like we need to try out some VR games. I think I need to try a VR game that uses all of these capabilities before I'm sold. I feel like I want to feel a bit more of it. I want to try a bit more, because it's a big investment. 700 quid to get a new console, or even just 350 quid. The cost of a console to go VR is interesting. Anything else you want to bring to the table on this one, Bill?
Or I will try and get us hooked up with either a PlayStation 4 VR headset or tickets to an event where they must be hosting an event around launch time that we can go down to, and then we'll be able to tell all you lovely people how good the PS4 VR is.
That's right. In the meantime, there's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing. Well, this has been like this. 7 minutes. So that's over 10% of an hour with us. We'll be back with an episode real soon. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
I've been producer Bill.
Cool. Also, don't forget, we're now How to Kill an Hour on Twitter, not How to Kill 60. So give us a little follow there. And we tweet regularly about all of the blog posts that we got about stuff we talk about on the show. And we do a little cheeky giveaway online sometimes as well. So check that out. All right. In the meantime, stay blessed. Ciao.